Welcome to another episode of Hard Revelation Confessions. Today's topic is going to be about being addicted to pornography. In my opinion, it is no such thing being addicted to porn because as a man like myself who love women, I desire having a woman. I like how a woman look like. I like how she take care of herself. As you know, back in biblical time, when God created Adam and Eve, right? He made both of them naked. But what made nudity shameful is because God give us a ordained person to be with, to marry, and to be in a relationship, but we go behind their back and we basically exploit ourselves. You know, we share our nudity in front of strangers. See, our bodies are sacred. It is a temple. So whatever we do in this body, in this flesh, we will get judged by God. But God understands everybody's situation. And you gotta understand this too. The reason why people, go to pornography stores and mess with prostitutes is because some people in this world we don't give a fair chance in finding love, and our fleshes get weak. God created men and women to be intimate with each other. God created us to reproduce, and it's sort of hard sometimes when you don't have love in your life. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have love in your life, you be to going down sinful behavior. But God understands all our purpose. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion and stuff, you know, I don't think that pornography is an addiction. I think that by people looking at pornography, I think it's a desire. Everybody want to have somebody in our life. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be lonely. We don't want to be frustrated. We don't want to be miserable. In school, um, you know, everybody like myself, we took sex education. It's important for everybody, you know, who grow up in this world, you know, to take sex education in school because we want to know about the body, you know, and when you ask your parents about sex education, they act like they don't want to tell you. They act like it's shameful. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when people look at porn, doesn't mean that they are addicted to it. It just like certain people are not good in bed, so they need to, you know, study. You know, they need to study what they need to do because some of these people are not experts in having sex. as I grew older, I progressed it in life. So I didn't need to dream or fantasize or look at pornography anymore. It not was because of people say that pornography is wrong. It's because that I had a good woman in my life who loved me for me. So if I knew that that woman liked doing the same stuff I like doing, she's energetic, she's open minded, why do I need to even look at pornography? So if you got a woman in your life, you know, let go of pornography. You don't need pornography because why would you go to fiction when you got a good woman right there beside you in reality? You see what I'm saying? And one thing, if you focus on pornography while you are in a relationship, it is disrespectful to your partner because they be like, if you look at pornography magazines, why do you need me for? And another thing too, the reason why, you know, we don't have chances in life is because we don't start loving ourselves first. We have to love ourselves first. We have to have confidence. You know what I'm saying? With confidence, you get past any stumbling block. And another thing too, guys shouldn't chase women. Even though we desire women, we shouldn't chase them. We have to let women chase us. So if you're a man, just stay focused, just stay in your grind, just make your money, and when it's the right time, that right woman will come into your life. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know, as time goes by, time is getting harder, you know, because, not those same opportunities that we had back in the days is still here. Because I remember back in the 90s, it was just so easy to get somebody in your life. It was so easy to get in relationships, you know what I'm saying? We had phone lines and stuff, and, people, just connected with each other right away. They just, you know, didn't play any games. They didn't do all that phone talk. They'd be like, hey, what I'm saying, like, let's meet next weekend, and we met. But right now, it's sort of hard because if you meet a stranger off of a dating website, it's sort of hard because they don't know you, you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has to look out for their own safety and protection.